Ready to step back into the boots of a Space Marine and crush the enemies of mankind? Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 is back and bigger than ever. If you ever felt the rush of fighting on the front lines of the most brutal universe imaginable, you're about to relive that thrill, only this time, the stakes are even higher. The long-awaited sequel to the 2011 classic is finally here. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 takes everything that made the original fan favorite and cranks it up to 11. This isn't just another action game, it's a full-on return to the battlefield of the 44th millennium, where you fight for the survival of humanity against surmountable odds. Developed by Saber Interactive and published by Focus Entertainment, Space Marine 2 continues the saga of Lieutenant Titus, now a Primaris Space Marine, fighting against the Tyranids, a terrifying alien threat. The first game was a defining moment for Warhammer fans, blending an epic lore with action-packed gameplay, and this sequel promises to surpass even that. So what's new in Space Marine 2? First off, the combat is more intense than ever. You'll see a variety of weapons from bolters to chainswords to tear through enemies in epic, fast-paced battles. Whether you're facing hordes of Tyranids or battling the forces of chaos, the game promises fluid, visceral combat that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Plus, the 3-player co-op mode means you don't have to fight alone. You can team up with friends or AI-controlled squad mates, Carrion and Gadriel. Though, you can only do crossplay between different platforms and story missions. Co-op and PvP missions and game modes will be platform exclusive for now. Space Marine 2 isn't just a bigger game, it's a smarter one. The graphics are stunning, bringing in the grim dark universe to life like never before. With every bolt shot and chainsword swung, you feel the weighty and impactful swings. The environments are massive and the enemy design is top-notch. However, some early impressions have raised concerns about the pacing in certain missions and how challenging the game's balance might be for larger stages. Well, with smoother mechanics and deeper customization than the original, the game has already blown away early expectations. But how does Space Marine 2 stack up against other action-packed titles like Gears of War or Doom Eternal? While both of these games focus on relentless combat, Space Marine 2 offers a different flavor. It's not just about strategy mowing down enemies. It's not about mowing down enemies. It's about strategy and brutal melee combat that's unique to the Warhammer universe. The weight and power of being a Space Marine combined with tactical decisions on the battlefield make it stand out from the competition. As a fan of the original Space Marine, I've been waiting for the sequel for over a decade, and it did not disappoint. From leading my squad into battle against towering Tyranid monstrosities to the satisfying impact of every weapon, Space Marine 2 captures the essence of what makes the Warhammer 40k universe so addictive. Every moment feels epic, and playing the co-op with friends takes it to another level. This game is a love letter to the fans of the original, but is also accessible for newcomers. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 is shaping up as one of the best must-play action games of the year. With its jaw-dropping visuals, heart-pounding combat, and deep lore, this sequel is everything a fan could hope for and more. While there are minor flaws here and there, the sheer thrill of being a Space Marine cutting down enemies for the Emperor makes this an easy recommendation. If you're a fan of the Warhammer universe or love great action games, this is one you can't miss. For me, this is a solid 9 out of 10. If you're about Space Marine 2 as I am, make sure to check out my other Warhammer game reviews, and I want to hear from you. What are you most excited for in Space Marine 2? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe.
For the Emperor!